Hey everybody, it's Mona63 Silent Tech Stone Traveler back with another video. Gosh, I know you probably get tired of seeing mine pop up, but I'm only here for a small amount of time and I use it wisely. I'll craft for an hour or two, I go do something in the house for an hour or two. You know, I kind of rotate that up. This weekend I had plenty of time because I did everything I needed to do Saturday morning and the rest of the weekend was mine. But I just want to show you my smash books. I know a lot of people do these and a lot of people don't, but I have shown this in a video before. I wish I knew how to link the video so you could see it again if you needed to. But this is the first one. As you can tell, it's pretty thick. And I just use it to record my travel assignments. And I will show you the newest one. Now, see, this is what happens when you go into a Tuesday morning. You see something you like, you know you need it, but you really don't pay attention. So this one was a black and white one and it caught my eye just because of the color. But I didn't pay attention that it was, it says my blank and you fill it in life. And down here where mine says work, it actually says school edition. So that means all the papers inside were aimed towards someone in school. But I still wanted it, you know, I still figured out a way to use it. So I put my travel life, those are thickers, you know, got to use those thickers while we can, in any way we can, because I know we all have like 100 packs. And then I used work, I put work edition there. So I do hold it together with the belly bands that they include in certain packages. So whenever I see those, I pick those up. And I'm just going to go through really quickly because there is some personal information in here, and you know, I just want you to see the gist of it. So on the very first page, I put adventure, destination, explore, journey, thankful. And then every site I go to, I make a map and I put a little rhinestone where exactly that town is. So I remember in the map. I usually keep my badge and I include a picture of what I look like. And then I also make a collage of pictures. There we go. A collage of pictures. It's easier to do it that way because if I had each one of these as a picture, the one assignment would fill up a book. And I just add my own little embellishments. I put cards in there that they give me, you know, and I just, certain things I decorate up. I did go to, when I was in Iowa, I went to Antique Archaeology, that's in LeClaire, you know, the American Pickers. Went there, got to see them. I was in Whidbey Island. And this was probably my most favorite place in the whole world. One of the most beautiful places in the world. I loved it. It was during the summer, so it wasn't during the rain season. And I just, you know, kept the things that meant a lot to me. My friend Jo, she was very sweet, very wonderful person. And she'd leave me notes. You know, I worked night shift, so I never got any interaction with anybody. And just some wonderful people that I know and love. And so, yeah, this is just basically how I do my book. Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin is my second favorite place. I love this place. I mean, this is the love that I get when I'm on assignments. I mean, it is just so wonderful. And I love there. I wish they had an opening because I'd go back to Whidbey if they had an opening. This is Wisconsin down here, and this is Ohio up here. And then I include some 3D 4D baby pictures. I think they're just adorable. Let me show you that. There's the face. I know it's hard for a lot of people to see that. Eyes, nose, and mouth. These are the two cheeks. This baby's looking downhill. This baby is looking that way, so I point the arrow that way. So here's the baby's nose, one eye, the lips, the other eye's over here. This is just a regular static picture, but in ultrasound, we have to show parts of the cerebellum, the nose. We got to make sure there's a nasal tip, and that white bone you see right there, because if we don't see that, we're looking at a defect. And we see the jaw bones, and that's what we look for. Here's another 3D 4D picture of the baby looking almost straight at us. So yeah, I include that. I save, if I take a really good picture, I save it. And here I am in Farmville, and unfortunately, you know, my mom passed away when I started this assignment, so that's my mom when she was young. And I just did a collage of pictures, and even though it's a very nice place to be, very nice people, great assignment, it wasn't that much of hard work. That's me, in case you haven't seen me recently. Anyway, you know, nothing changed the fact that when I think about this assignment, all I think about is my mom. So yeah, so it's time for a new assignment. So what I did was, there were some pages in here that are not fitting for my book. They're like, you know, it's in the wash, what homework. I will cover that up with a page, you know, some kind of paper. But in the meantime, what I did was I made another little quick photo album book out of the papers that I did take out, because I was actually able to use that. And all I did was I make very simple pages that I can just put a journal in or put a picture in. I'm just going to go through it real quickly. You know, just use the paper that was from that Smash book that I really didn't want to use in the Smash book. And they actually turned out to be really pretty. You know, there were words on these pages, and I just cut it out, and I'm reusing it. So that's how I use my stash. I don't always throw things away, but that's what I did. So yeah, I do this every time. I buy these when I at least buy 3 or 4 of these when I go into the Dollar Tree. So I have a new album to make. So I love this. It's plastic. It holds it. You can put your pictures in there. You don't have to worry about anything. This is my easy breezy way. So I do have one more empty one. So I've decided that I'm going to use my happiness pack. And I have happiness paper from Simple Stories. Simple Stories is clearly becoming my second favorite. Dear Lizzie is my favorite brand. But Simple Stories is starting to become... Marin Crafts does Dear Lizzie, I believe. But this is becoming my second. Now, I love Graphic 45. I have paper in there I'm never going to use. It's Graphic 45 because it's so beautiful. But I can't use it for everything. I don't see it as an everyday way to paper craft. But I do love this. Now, I've used some of the papers in here. So I'm going to supplement it with my Recollections paper. It matches those colors pretty. And my scrap paper. So when I finish off a paper pad and I don't want to throw, you know, 2 or 3 sheets left, I don't want to throw it away because you never know, right? So I just take a big giant gallon Ziploc bag and I keep them in there. And believe it or not, for everything I do, including that little book I just showed you, I go in here. If I need a piece of paper, I go in here and I look to what I can use in it. So this is my go-to. But I will be using these two and this to make my next little mini album folder. And while I know I'll have some scraps left, I'm going to alter a Tim Holtz Ideology mini clipboard for me. These have the screws. I like these better than you can get at the Dollar Tree, because at the Dollar Tree you really have to figure out how to go around. And let me tell you what I did, and hopefully I have it right here somewhere. I bought quite a few of the ones from the Dollar Tree because they are $1, right? Well, I actually had to destroy one to make one. So here is the metal part that's on the Dollar Tree one. So what I did was I took it apart. I just cut it. It took a long time. It was hard to do, but I just cut it slowly. And I cut the metal piece out. And that way I now can trace around the paper, and I can put the paper on top of it. And see, this is the piece, okay? So I had to destroy one to make it easier. So I take that, I trace it, and then I lay the paper on it, and it kind of slips onto it. And I know this, I should show you how to have done it live, but next time I make one of these, I will. But you just gently slip it on top of it. I don't know how to explain that. And it'll go, and it'll fit in there perfectly, so you have one sheet of continuous paper on the clipboards. So yeah, that's why I did that. So that is what I'm going to do with the leftover scraps on this one. So there you go, folks. Just a little insight on how I do my Smash books. Next, I'm going to start looking. This one will be filled up pretty soon, probably another assignment or 2, and I'll be needing more. So I'm going to go out and start looking. Any excuse to get to Tuesday morning, right? Okay. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.